Two things before we get started. One, I'm looking like a gypsy today with all these beautiful jewels on. And this is not the shirt I was planning for today's video. The shirt I was planning for today's video ended up with blood on it because I was opening up a can of pumpkin to give a little bit to my Harley girl, and I sliced my finger. And I thought it had stopped bleeding, but it had not. All right. Obviously, you can see that I am wearing incredible jewels. These are from Dean Davidson's new collection. It is gorgeous, my friends. I am wearing the Eterna Gemstone statement earrings, and they are in Verdant Green. Ooh la la, Joelle would love these. Absolutely, her favorite color is green. This necklace here, which is adjustable, so you can wear it longer or even shorter, it is so beautiful. This is the Eterna large gemstone pendant, again in the Verdant Green. Love it. The Eterna twin statement ring. It is beautiful. I'm going to insert some pictures right over here or here, I'm not sure where they'll be, but it will give you a really good close-up of the jewels. This is the Eterna stacking ring. Oh, I just love it, love it, love it. So beautiful. I just need a plaza ring now to go, so I can really be decked out. This necklace here is the signature beaded necklace, and the beads do move, and it is adjustable. You can make it a little bit shorter and a little bit longer. And then the next one here, I have it turned around so it looks like the snake head is there. And this one here is the Eterna twin spiral statement chain. This one is not adjustable. It is beautiful. I love them all together. But let me go ahead and make this one longer so you can see how beautiful it is even at full length. So if you were wearing a plunging neckline, this would be gorgeous, my friends. So beautiful. And I will let you see how far this one goes. If I can get my hair out of the way, let me just slide it down. So this one, this is as long as this one gets, and then of course this one. So just beautiful. But I like this sitting up a little bit more. Of course, let's turn it around so you can see what it looks like as just a chain. I kind of liked the detail in the front, but that is the chain on its own. All right, and then there is one other pair of earrings that I have, and they are hoops. And these are the Eterna Midi Gemstone hoops. So beautiful. Oh, just so gorgeous. I will have everything listed and linked below. This is his brand new collection, and it is inspired from ancient Rome. The stone is also available in another color, but this green, I have nothing like it. Nothing. I'm going to buy a wardrobe just around these earrings and this necklace. Is that not beautiful? Absolutely gorgeous. Not least is the Eterna statement cuff. It is really just beautiful. This cuff can be worn snug on your arm, or you can wear it loose if you prefer, but I think it looks really nice snug. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. The brand new collection from Dean Davidson. I will list and link everything below for you. It is absolutely beautiful. Available in one other stone color. I was really torn, but when I saw the green, I said, ooh, I have to have that green. It is just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. And I don't know if you'll be able to notice, but my eyes are peeling like crazy. Must have been one of the newer skincare items I'm trying. As I go down the road, I will know exactly which one it is. But let me see if you can really, I don't know if you'll be able to see that. They are a mess. And I love the eyeshadow palette I used today. It's brand new from INIKA. I don't know if you remember at Christmas a while back, they had one palette that came out. It was a limited edition, and it was really beautiful. And they just came out with 3 new eyeshadows, and the one I'm wearing today is Sunset, and it's really beautiful. And remember, I'm growing my gray hair out, so I didn't think these colors would look good on me anymore. I'm finding that the only thing I really have to change is my foundation, because this eyeshadow palette I think is beautiful. And if my eyes weren't peeling like crazy, I'll bet it would even look better. Anyway, we are going to get started on my empties. I'm going to start with a book first. I actually posted this on Instagram and in my stories. This book is from Karen Slaughter. She is one of my most favorite, her and Linda Castillo, and I like Lisa Gardner, but she is my favorite. Linda Castillo, they're like neck and neck. They just write really good, juicy stories, and by juicy I mean I like thrillers. So this one here, I could not figure out what was going to happen all the way up until the end. I didn't know what was going to happen. But this book is so good. Strong characters, really makes you feel or really despise certain characters in the book, and then it makes you love others. It's just really a great book. I love Karen Slaughter, and I have two I'm reading now. I just ordered her brand new one, but I had started The Silent Wife. I don't know how I missed that one, but I did. And some of you had mentioned that you were finishing up The Silent Wife, and I thought, what is that? But I did have it in my stash. I just didn't read it. So Karen Slaughter, this book is so good. Really a good book. All right, so I have two baskets. I'm just going to empty this one out first, and then we'll move on to this one. So the next item comes from ColorProof. Now, I have been using this shampoo for years. It is very difficult to find. I would not, unless they have their own store on Amazon, I really wouldn't buy it on Amazon. This is one of those things I would hunt down and go to a salon to find. It's very concentrated. It is expensive, very concentrated. Lou and I use this, and it probably lasts us a good 6 months with both of us using it. And Lou is he washes his hair in the morning when he gets up, and then he washes it before he goes to bed, because he puts sunscreen and everything. So he's doing it 2 times a day, and it really does not bother him. And I can't seem to get away from this one. I absolutely love it. It is vegan. It has no sulfates in it. It's just a really great shampoo. It rinses well, which is very important. I think a lot of times people think, oh, my product is weighing my hair down, when in fact you're not really rinsing it out enough. So can't say enough about this. I've been talking about this for years. The next item up is a shave cream from Flamingo. I buy this at Target. There's something about this. It does not dry my skin out. It gives a closer shave. I really do like this. It has aloe vera in it for conditioning and for comfort. It's just a really good shaving cream. Next up is a fiber supplement. This is Fiber Well from Vita Fusion Gummies. Now, usually I stay away from gummies because they have so much sugar in them. But this one here is sugar-free, and it has 5 grams of fiber, aids with digestive health, regularity, support, and it is a prebiotic. Now, I got the big one at Costco, which gave you 220 gummies, but this time when I went back to get one, they didn't have the sugar-free, so I had to go to Target and buy it. But these are made in the USA. They have no artificial flavors, no gluten, no high fructose corn syrup, no dairy, and no synthetic FDC dyes. It does have, I don't know what the sugar is, sorbitol. So it does have, you know, some of those fake sugars. But if you're going to be taking 2 a day of these, I don't want that extra sugar. I just don't. Because once I put sugar in my mouth, my whole body wants more. But it has 5 grams of fiber, and my gastro doctor actually told me that I needed to start incorporating this in, because that is a little bit of a problem for me. So I need to get lots of fiber in. I finished up what will be, well, no, I think I have a backup of this, but I will not be buying more after I'm done with my backup, because Bay Harbor Beauty now makes one. And it is for the vaginal area. It is pH balanced. You can also use it on your body, but I use this one and the Bay Harbor Beauty now in the vaginal area, because that skin changes. So, and I've talked about this forever and ever. But the Sweet Spot Labs, I did finish one up. This is the Vanilla Blossom. The difference between Bay Harbor Beauty, well, she's a small-owned business, and I really like supporting small-owned businesses, you know that. But hers has all of this and more without the fragrance. She added vanilla powder just to give it a nice light scent, but it's non-irritating. So if you're someone who was thinking about trying this, although they do have an unscented, but the Bay Harbor Beauty one is very nice, and many of you were asking me if it is pH balanced. Yes, it is. Okay, so this will be my last one that I have actually purchased. I will not be doing any more backups. I do have one more full bottle of it. I will use it. Right now I'm using the Bay Harbor Beauty, but it's very, very nice. The Bay Harbor Beauty one is very, very nice, and it comes in a pump, which I really like the delivery system of it. And then I talked about this when we were in New York. This is the Shea Moisture Revive and Brighten Body Wash. Now, I haven't been able to find this in Florida, but I did buy 2 more bottles of it from when we were in New York. And this is the papaya and vitamin C. You know, it's clean. I really like this. It has, like, you know, papaya is an enzyme, so it's naturally going to exfoliate. Now, these aren't on your body long enough to really do anything unless you massage your body up with them and leave them sit for a minute and then rinse off. Then you're going to get more of the benefits. But this has what I believe to be little papaya pits, or papaya seeds, I should say. And did you know you could eat papaya seeds, and they're supposed to be really good for joint health, but you can't eat too many of them. And I think if you have a latex problem, you have to be careful because they do have latex in them, and they also do have cyanide in them. So maybe you don't want to be eating them, but I think it's cyanide. Maybe it's not cyanide. It might be something else. Anyway, research it. But this is really, really nice. It is. I love it. And, you know, I use my Bay Harbor Beauty jojoba bead most of the time, but every now and then I'm like you. I like to switch up a little bit. Although I will say, that new scent, the Baccarat from Bay Harbor Beauty, it is just like Baccarat 540. It's divine. I have it in everything now, everything. And I just layer it on, and I smell like a female sex panther. I smell good. I also finished up, and this is my most favorite. I will continue to buy it. It feels like water going on the face, but all it does is really take that powdery look off. And when you're, you know, ancient like me, you don't want to look dry at all. Today I'm actually trying a new foundation, so I didn't spray any of this on because I want to see how it wears. And I'm doing this application. This foundation can be applied 3 different ways. So today I tried it one way and I recorded it, and then I'll try it another way, and then the third way, and then I'm going to do my review on it. It's already been reviewed like crazy on YouTube, but not by anybody my age with my skin type. All right, so this is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Spritz it on. I use my little fan. It dries it up, and I'm good to go. Bay Harbor Beauty does have a few new products. The vaginal, and she has a couple of new scents. Actually, she sent me a couple little samples of some of her other scents that she has, and I'm gonna smell them on camera for you and let you know if they're like the real deal, although I gotta go smell the real deal to know. I told her to bring Angel, to try to do Angel from Terry Mugler, because I think a lot of people will like that. Anyway, talking about Bay Harbor Beauty, now this, she has a hand soap now, and it's the moisturizing hand soap. And you know that I have the Simple Human soap dispensers, and I always want to make sure that the soap will dispense. Hers does. You can also just leave them in the bottle, but Lou and I are both using it. This is natural tangerine scent, which hydrates and nourishes the skin. I really like this. Really, really like it. And you know, hand soap, I always have a hand soap, so now I will have Bay Harbor Beauty hand soap and just pour them into my Simple Human dispensers. And that's it for this basket, so let's move on. I'm also going to be doing, I'm almost at 8 months. Wait a minute, today is 8 months my hair. A lot of things going on. Now that it's long enough, I can really talk about, you know, how I'm having to change certain things about styling it, and about having to change certain colors of some of my makeup, not all, and also just overall how I feel about it, and some of the products that I'm using. I needed to wait for it to get long enough so that I could really see how it was going to work on the actual white hairs. And I also, you can see that my little skunk streak, it refused to lighten. But it's because it's getting longer, it's also taking over, so it's changing the appearance of it. Don't know if I like that, but we'll see. Anyway, let's get started. Now, when I mention this one, I'm also going to mention that Colleen Rothschild, I did mention it in another video, but sometimes not everybody watches all of my videos. I don't understand why, but anyway, you know I am a huge lover of the Colleen Rothschild Quench and Shine Restorative Mask. This is a phenomenal mask, and up until less than a month ago, this is the only thing she had for conditioning the hair. Now, this is a wonderful mask. It can be used as your conditioner in your shower, but no need to do that anymore because now Colleen has a everyday conditioner to go with her shampoo, and it is beautiful. It is what I did my hair with today. It leaves the hair full of body. It leaves it with shine. It is very, very nice. So now I will use the conditioner on my root area because my white hairs don't require as much as the damaged hair does. So love, love, love this. When it came back into stock, I bought 3 jars of it because I absolutely love it. And I bought 2 bottles of the conditioner because I knew I was going to like it, and it smells the same. And I think her scent is kind of like amber. That's the way I'll describe it. All right, so love my Colleen Rothschild. I finished up the LAIT E.V, and this is from Beauty Reserve. I don't say it right. That's okay. It's not the end of the world, all right? This is the Milky Cleanser from BR. There's something very special about some of the products in BR. That's my abbreviation, BR, for Biolique Reserve. There are a few products that, like, they have a couple of masks that I always have. And this is beautiful. It lasted a very long time because it's very concentrated. And I will say, here in Florida, I'm being forced to use more sunscreen throughout the day on my face, especially because I'm trying to get rid of a couple of, you know, little age spots. And if you don't, you know, load up on the sunscreen, they're just going to come back. All your work is just going to go away. So I am being forced to use more of it. So I'm almost doing a 3 cleanse at night because I take the time to really break down the sunscreen, and then I do a second to break down whatever might be left and the makeup, and then I do a third just to finally rinse and clean. And then in the morning, you just take a warm cloth and you can just wipe it off if you want, or you can do a very gentle cleanse in the morning. You don't have to worry about doing a super duper one. But I don't know who does super duper cleanse in the morning. It should be done at night. Anyway, this is well worth the money. It truly is. This here from Flamingo, the same as the shaving cream, this is really nice. This is the LAIT Hydrating Spray. You can get this at Target. It has a very light scent to it. It's with squalane for hydration, white willow bark for exfoliation, and apple extracts for an instant glow. This sprays on and you massage it in. It's very lightweight, gives the skin a nice sheen. And as we age, we don't want any of that dry, ashy skin, because that makes us look old. We want to make sure we have moisturized skin because it makes it look younger. And if you work out, which if I would eat all the right foods, I got some bad mamma jamma muscles under there, but I'm not willing to give up certain things, so they're not going to come shining through for me. But anyway, the Flamingo, this is really a nice light hydration. I finished up a La Roche-Posay Hydrating Gentle Cleanser. I use this because it has no oil, so if I'm going to be using my microcurrent or some of my other tools as well, I will use this cleanser just before to make sure that I have nothing in the way of oil on my skin. So I always have this, and I think every now and then Louis uses this in the shower as well. The Davidson dry shampoo. Now, it's my understanding that they have changed it, but the professional store that I went to did not have it in stock yet. They have a new and improved. This is very nice, but it's a small bottle for a lot of money. Wholesale, it's expensive for me, so the regular price is just ridiculous. It's a small bottle, but it works really nice, and it does not leave the hair feeling dirty, and it also doesn't leave that like dingy cast. I really do like it. I am going to pick it up as soon as they get it in stock. I haven't been there for a little bit, so once I get there, maybe they'll surprise me and have it in stock. Finished up a couple of hair oils. I've been using both of these for years, and I will continue to use them. I have quite a few oils I use, and I use them all for different things. This one I can use on dry hair, but I like to really load up with this before I'm going to shampoo. I know a lot of people say, oh, it's not for treatment, but it does say Moroccan oil treatment on it. So I use it for, you know, just smoothing out my hair, but you want to make sure that you're not using too much if you're not going to shampoo the next day. But like last night, I loaded up with hair oil. I mean, I really focused it on this part that was really lightened so that it doesn't look dead. But I focus heavily in this area. Lots of oil, almost looks like a salad, believe me. And then, of course, the ends. I have specific oils that I use for the scalp because many of you have mentioned this in comments, that because I had COVID, that the surprise a couple months down the road is hair loss. Now I am noticing a little more shedding than normal, but I've been very proactive already. I've really upped my oil rosemary on my scalp. I'm also taking pumpkin seed oil supplements, and I'm doing a lot of massage. I'm really trying to be proactive so that when it decides to really happen, I've got new hairs already growing in to fill it in, okay? So always loving my M oil, the Kerastase. Now this oil I don't like on my dry hair, but I like to put it on before I blow dry my wet hair. It gives incredible shine. So I really love this as well. Another few hair products. I'll do this one first. This is from Agent Nature. And this is their hair silk peptides. This is a very interesting product. I don't know if there's any left in here, but just a tad. It's just a serum, but you take it and you put it in your hands, and a couple of drops, you just massage it lightly. You don't want to rub it in so it goes away. And then you massage it through the strands of your hair. And it's really amazing what it does is it softens the hair, it hydrates and it moisturizes, but when you're in the shower and you wash your hair, you can feel that it's detangled. And detangling is so important because the less pulling you have to do on your hair, the better off it is. Because when your hair is wet, it is in its most fragile, weakest state. It will stretch and snap like a rubber band, all right? So this here, if you're someone who really, you know, has issues with that, you may want to try this. You don't need, I mean, I went through it a little quicker than I think a short-haired person or a medium hair length because I have very long hair, and I'm also very generous with things. I'm not stingy with any of my skincare or hair care products. I saturate it up. But I did focus this, again, on the areas that when they get wet, they do get tangled, or you can feel that they're dry. It's really an interesting product. Another detangling product that I use and I really love is the Wizard. It's a detangling. You spray this on just before you comb through when you get out of the shower. You need to be very, very careful with this because if you get it, I have marble floors. If you get it on your linoleum, your marble, even your wood floor, or stone floors, it's very slippery, my friends. So I always either do it over a rug, my throw rugs, or I put a towel down and spritz my hair, and then I'm good to go. I had to learn that the hard way. I almost fell on my butt and cracked my head open. There wouldn't have been any more Crazy Tammy. She would have forgot who Crazy Miss Tammy was. All right, stop it, Timmy. Get back to work. Okay, we'll just stick with hair since I have a cue. Okay, I buy the large of the Wizard, and I pour it into the small bottles, but this was the bottle in New York, so I have one here. I don't need it. So I finished up my New York one, and then I finished up, so I need to get another one of these, and I will. So I'm loving those. And then this here, you know, most people save their I didn't like till the last. Now, this is an Amika product that I bought, and I just want to say it doesn't work for me. I live in a very humid climate, and my hair will puff out like cotton candy at any given moment. So this is called the Shield, and it's an anti-humidity spray. It doesn't work at all. It's like a wasted product on my hair. It just doesn't work. Bay Harbor Beauty. What do I have here? I have the jojoba bead honey foaming scrub in Burberry. Smells just like the original Burberry. Absolutely love it. I have to tell you, this one here is really, really good. This one I haven't really talked about a lot, but I think this is only the second time I have used this product, but I have fallen in love with this scent. Trust me, if you like sultry, almost smoky, and you know I don't like vanilla. This vanilla sandalwood is beautiful. The 3 scents that I love the most, well, I like 4. I love the Baccarat. Woo-hoo-hoo, do I love it. Vanilla sandalwood, rosemary, eucalyptus mint, and the Burberry. I love all of those. I think my top 2 of them, Baccarat and vanilla sandalwood, and then Burberry. Love, love, love. But this here product is the Creme de la Creme Sugar Scrub. So this is going to exfoliate even more. The jojoba scrub has tiny little jojoba beads. It's a very gentle scrub. This one here, it's got more bang for the buck. I love it. Yes, I will get it again. And I'll probably get it in every single scent I like. All right. Now, City Beauty, this is an interesting line. I don't like much in it. I'm not crazy about some of the skincare, but I have 2 products that I truly do use, and I use it all the time. And this one here is one that I probably would say that I will always have, unless somebody else comes out with a better one. And that is the Invisi Crepe Body Balm. Now, I've had a lot of people say to me, I used a whole jar of it and it did nothing for me. So let me say it this way. I have crepey skin. It comes with age. If I don't lube up, put lotion or creams on it, and sometimes when I do, it still looks like crepey skin. When I put this on, and my crepey skin, a lot of it is around my knee area, and I will tell you, a lot of women get crepey skin underneath the arms. We'll be watching like news on TV and a woman will have a short sleeve and you can see her age underneath her arms. So I'll put this on at night. Now, it's not going to take any wrinkles away. It's not even going to take all the crepiness away. But when I put this on, my knees look better. And this product stays on until I wash it off. So if I'm wearing, which is very rare, a dress that might expose a little bit of my knee area, which is almost never, I feel a little more comfortable. But I put this all the way down my shins. My shins are really, it's weird. It almost looks like tissue paper, wrinkled tissue paper. That's what my shins look like. I put this on, my skin looks better. When I wash it off and the skin dries, the tissue paper's back. But it makes me feel good and gives me a little more confidence that my skin is glowing and it looks good. So that's why I love it. Okay? Okay. Next up is Penetrex. I've been using this for a long time. I've talked about it. This is for joint and muscle therapy. I use this on my elbows. I use it on my wrist. I'll use it on my knees. You have to use it the way the product says. So read the instructions, commit to it, and it will work. I mean, I have horrible tendinitis, and I lift 15, 20-pound weights. So I have horrible tendinitis, and I do wear my compression bands, 2 on each arm when I'm going to lift really heavy. And this really has helped me because when I ignore myself, I pay for it. So I take care of it. These have been used by my massage therapist. These are CBD daily, and one's lavender and one is the intensive cream. Also, when my restless leg is bothering me, there's a little menthol in these. I will rub this all over my leg, my left leg. She's the culprit. And it will distract my brain from the restless leg. Because, and sometimes if it's super bad, I have to load up on a couple of different products. But usually a nice warm shower and then rubbing this on my legs will help, and I can get to sleep. It's just about distracting your brain, giving it something else to focus on. It really works. This here I did not like. This is the Hello Natural Fresh Mint with coconut oil activated charcoal. It didn't do anything in regard to whitening my teeth, and I really didn't like it. It was messy in the sink. I didn't like it at all. The Olaplex Zero, I do use this once in a while. I don't use it a lot. I'm not a huge Olaplex fan, but I do have the Zero and the 3, and I do use them for a deep treatment conditioner, and they work, but I'm not having a love affair or anything like that with it. And my Sanitas shower gel, I love. This is 2 or 3 tubes I've had. Love it. It has a little bit of vitamin C in it. It's a daily body wash. I really like all of the Sanitas products. They have a really fresh, clean smell to them. Eye mask. Now, I do eye masking every single morning. The Shiseido Benefiance, I've had quite a few of these. I use the Wander. I use all kinds of eye masks every single morning. Finished up a foot cream, but now I've been using 2 products. I just did a foot video. I have 3 products. One is I've been using for a little while now. One is brand new, and the other is from Bay Harbor Beauty. She came out with the water gel in the 35% urea. I prefer that. I like the delivery system. It's in a pump. I prefer that over the cream, although I do have both, and you can use it on like those bumps underneath your arms. You can use it on eczema, psoriasis, but I use it for my crusty, calloused feet. And this was another, so I have, and then the foot balm I'm using is from Sanitas. So, but this one here, I have used for years, serves me well. I probably at some point will get another tube of it. Absolutely love it. It's the Nordic Care Professional Foot Care Cream. It's a Swedish formula. Love it. Finish this up. I love this. Love this, love this, love this. This is from Osmosis MD, and this is the Quench. It's a nourishing moisturizer, and I loved it. It's beautiful. It just gives you a nice glow. It moisturizes. It makes you feel really hydrated. It is very, very nice, and you just need a small amount of it. I'm going to cut this tube open. I'm seeing that there might be another little squirt in there. I love it. Absolutely love it. I find that on a lot of days, because I live in such a humid climate now, a lot of days if I'm not really going anywhere fancy-dancy, you know, I just put my eyebrows on, a little mascara and a gloss, and then, but I use this moisturizer and I mix a little bit of the Nourish. No, this is the Immerse. I keep the Immerse up here, but my Nourish is downstairs. It's the avocado. I put just a little bit of that in it with this, and I put it on, and my skin just glows. Love it. And then, of course, your sunscreen, which I'm trying a new sunscreen, which I'll talk about in a little while, but not in today's video, because this is the last product I'm going to share with you. And this is from Genesis. It's the Eye Serum. I've gone through a couple of these. This brightens and tightens the skin. I love the delivery system of this. I love this company. The proof was in the pudding for me when I burned my leg, and I used the Recovery from Genesis and the Omega-3 cream. You can't even tell that I burned. I had a 2nd-degree burn, grease burn on my thigh. You can't even tell, and it was ugly. I might even put a little picture in here for you to see. But anyway, these, it was proof in the pudding for me how well these line. This line, they work with radiation patients, chemotherapy patients. This is a healing line. They truly want to help you heal your skin. And boy, oh boy, it does. I love the Genesis line. And that is it. So today I have shared with you my inner gypsy wearing all of the gorgeous, just look at her. Ooh, is she not spectacular? Looks like something Elizabeth Taylor would wear. She would love it as Cleopatra. Just gorgeous. Look at them. So beautiful. Again, everything will be listed and linked below for you. My video went a little bit longer, but oh well. I'm only doing one a week, so I like to spend a little time with you. So if you haven't already subscribed, I would love to have you as an ageless beauty. So hit the subscribe button, and right next to it is the bell that notifies you of all the videos that I'm putting up. Until the next time, my friends, you go out in the world and you be lovable. And remember, it is okay to love your age. I love you all. Bisous.